Hi guys, welcome to another episode of 1TrackMind. This week we've decided to kind of change things up a little bit, make things a little more conversational, so we thought we'd bring on a guest. Since he's always making faces at me, we thought we'd bring on our first guest, our writer Marco.
Yay.
Now, this guy never laughs, so this should be a hoot. Hi Marco.
Hello, Annie.
Just try not to talk too much, okay?
You got it.
All right. First headline. Participant of sex doll rafting tournament disqualified for sexual abuse of the apparatus. Over 400 men took part in this tournament in Russia where they use an inflatable blow-up sex doll to raft down an ice-filled, raging, freezing river. To quote the tournament organizer.
Do it in Russian.
Okay. It's fun and difficult to swim 1,200 meters in stormy river with exotic apparatus as inflatable ladies slip out of hands.
You sound like Natasha. Yes.
Thank you.
I feel like Boris.
It's kind of the timber.
Fantastic.
All of these men lost the dolls, but one of the guys was actually able to hang on, and he is 40-year-old Igor Osipov.
Good pronunciation.
Thank you. I've been working on it a little bit. The judges suddenly started to get a little bit suspicious of his strange placement, so they asked him to get out of the water, and lo and behold, they ended up having to disqualify him for sexual abuse of apparatus.
Igor was diddling his blow-up apparatus.
That's right. Well, not only that, but once he got out, they could see signs of activity on the doll.
That's quite enough.
Yeah.
The mental image is enough.
Well, I just wanted to make it a little bit like CSI or like Law and Order SVU, you know, really let you guys into the crime scene.
Igor's, yeah.
So, yeah, they disqualified the poor guy, and he was pretty shocked. I mean, he said something along the lines of, "What? I had to create friction to stay warm. What did you expect me to do?"
Actually, I mean, it's pretty impressive that the guy was able to complete the deed in, like, it's got to be like 40-degree weather.
What is, I don't get it. Why wouldn't he be able to complete the deed in 40-degree weather?
You know.
Shrinkage.
That's
Shrinkage.
true? Shrinkage is true?
Shrinkage, major problem.
I think shrinkage is bad, yeah.
All right, the producer said shrinkage is a major problem. I don't know if
Yes.
it's major for all men or just you guys, but
Yeah.
all right. Well, the poor guy, I mean, to have victory and love apparently snatched right out of his grasp right at the climax. Okay, all right, on to the next headline. From the University of Florida, student Matthew Damsky was busted for starting a dorm fire. When the police interrogated him, Damsky actually confessed that he had started the fire as a ploy to meet girls.
I like where this is going.
Poor guy. Well, you'd think he would have just pulled the fire alarm, which would have inevitably had the same effect.
The guy's got commitment.
He's not very smooth.
No, he's dedicated to the job.
I guess you could say that about him. At least he has follow-through. Maybe
Exactly.
that is a good thing to put out there for women if you're interested in a man with follow-through and commitment. Who
Look what he's going to do just to get a date. He will set a building on fire.
Okay. First story. Sarah DeMuro. She's a comedian in New York.
That's
Apparently,
the female version of comedian.
Thank you.
As a side
Marco.
note.
Thank you. I like that. We get a little English lesson on occasion
Yes.
here. Well, apparently she is also a member of the rare species. She's a 29-year-old virgin, folks.
That's not rare with males. That's more rare.
Okay,
with
well,
females.
that's rare for females. So she's actually decided officially she wants to lose her virginity before her 30th birthday, coming
Good for
up
her.
November 7th.
You go, girl.
Well, at least she'll have something to be thankful for at Thanksgiving this year.
Yes, that's right.
Hopefully not too much to be thankful for, you know what I'm saying?
Something in the oven.
That's what I'm saying. I prefer turkey in the oven on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And stuffing in the turkey.
And stuffing in the turkey.
It's true.
This is
But
getting very
apparently,
convoluted.
she's going to throw down the gauntlet. And she's paired up with Jane Magazine. And the whole thing is she's going to have readers help her pick her mate. What they're going to do is go on and give her feedback on the different guys, and then she's going to date the top contenders and write about them in their blog, basically, online.
Yeah, good for her.
What do you think of that?
Hey, I think it's a good idea. She needs to get laid, and what better way than to have a contest?
I'm surprised a man didn't think of this actually first.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. Actually, the producer did the same thing.
Well, I'm so...
But he did it through the New Yorker. He wanted a high-class woman.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, you really do have to be picky. I tried it on Craigslist once.
Oh.
And
Yeah, that's not good.
That's
That
how...
was no contest.
No.
Yeah.
That's how I met Marco.
Yes, that's how I got the
But
gig.
she's cute. I mean, the poor girl, like, you'd think she could have
she's-
found someone by now,
she
you
is
know?
cute,
Yeah, she doesn't look like the Bride of Frankenstein.
No.
It was surprising.
Although,
How did she
Depending
go
on-
so long?
Well,
What's her story?
her story is actually when she was asked how she managed to stay chaste during her 20s, she went to an all-girls school followed by an all-women university. So she just never really found the right guy, you know?
She didn't know how to party.
Well, apparently all she's looking for is a guy who's tall, nice, and smells good. So, sorry, Marco, you're out.
Yes, two out of three of those, I think, I fail on. Let everyone figure that out.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Sarah. All right, next story. For everyone who's dreamed of joining the Mile High Club,
Who hasn't?
exactly, now there is a pilot out of Atlanta named Bob Smith who has started his own Mile High Atlanta service.
His initials are BS.
That's true.
Just a side note.
Something to think about, something
Think
to think
about
about.
it. Think about it.
But I guess what he does, he'll take a couple up in the air for an hour, and it includes a bed in a private little area and
Nice.
champagne. Pretty nice. I'd be
Whatever.
down. Or I
Whatever.
should say, I guess I'd be up.
I bet you would be.
Well, hey, if I'm getting a nice bed and stuff, like the inside of a corporate jet is probably bigger than my apartment. So I'm not gonna lie, there's probably more places to do it. I wonder if there's a kitchen though, because I've kind of always wanted to do it in a kitchen. If I could do it in
cook
the kitchen
afterwards or
above. Do I look
Or
like
you
I
want to do
cook?
it in the kitchen.
If I was cooking, it would be like those cookies that already come in the squares, and all you can
Oh.
do is separate them.
Well,
Then
that-
maybe
that
I'd
would be
cook
sexy,
afterwards.
yeah.
But not if that cuts into your time. If I have to pay another $2.99 for that,
Yeah, and clean it up. Too.
not down. Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll just wear the apron. I mean, just to get things heated up, so to speak. A little kiss the
Yes,
cook, you know?
that was a double entendre.
That's right. Very good. Like I said, folks, he's a writer. All right. So Bob gives the couples clean bed sheets, some champagne, and even a kitchen timer. See, kitchen comes into play.
Yes.
So that he doesn't have to interrupt their sweet, sweet lovemaking. The whole thing was started because he wanted to supplement his income. So he decided, you know, make some extra money taking these people up into the air.
And then you can sell the sex tapes afterwards.
It's
a good business.
I would hope not. Maybe we should check the cabin for some videotapes over there. Make sure he's not supplementing his income that way.
Yeah. Bob, you nasty bastard.
I hope he's not watching this, because if he didn't have the idea already, you just gave it to him.
Yeah, he'll figure it out.
All right, folks, time for our closing factasm. Hey, Marco, did you know that the female bedbug actually has no vaginal opening at all? Apparently, the male bedbug uses his curved penis to
Yes.
actually drill the hole himself.
His penis is curved.
It is. Oh, I can't. Oh, the pain. Well, I
Yes.
shouldn't say I can't. I can't imagine. I have been with guys who,
Try
you know,
to
make love pretty much in
yes,
that manner.
They had a curved penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was way curved. Like I
Really
actually
curved.
couldn't mount
You
them
were
straight on.
around,
It's kind of.
around the bed.
All
That's a
right,
mental
guys.
image.
Maybe I'll tell you a little more details about that next week on 1TrackMind.